She gon' do one from who? That's not a reliable source. Let me wrap my weave up. I'm the truck Selena. Dame my gasolina.
Guys, so today I filmed a video for you guys on my brow routine and how I do my brows. It's super quick, super easy, very convenient. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. If you don't, I don't care. Don't do anything. Just, you know, bye. I hope you like it and have a great January. Bye. I'm gonna start off with black castor oil. Black castor oil is really good for hair growth, and if you want your eyelashes to grow or your eyebrows to grow out. And I like using castor oil because it kind of controls the direction my hair goes, so they're not like all over the place. It's kind of like gel for the eyebrows, plus it's helping my eyebrows grow out. After I put on the castor oil, I'm going to brush my eyebrows out in the direction I want them to go. I always like to have a little scissor on hand just in case I want to cut a little bit of them off. Clean them up. I do like bringing them in an upward direction just so I can see where my hairs are going. Now, some people use gel, some people use powder, some people use eyeliner sticks. I personally, right now, I'm going through a phase where I'm using powder or shadows for my eyebrows. You don't have to use this powder or this eyeshadow. You can use whatever you want. I'm kind of just showing you how I do my eyebrows. Not necessarily a right way to do them, but this is what works for me. I'm obsessed with this Lorac Pro palette. I've had it forever. As you can tell, I'm hitting pan on almost all the shadows, but this one in particular is called Espresso, and this is what I use for my eyebrows. I also like to add some taupe in there too, since every shadow's hitting pan right now. It's honestly hard because there's so much fallout all over my hands from this palette. I'm using a Sigma Line Perfector brush. It's the E68 and it is angled. It looks like that. Normally I would use a smaller angle brush, but I really don't know where it is right now. And I'm gonna dip this in some castor oil just so I can have control over my brush hairs. Kind of like gives me that firm shape that I want. You don't want to put too much castor oil because you are dipping it in your shadows. I'm going to dip some of this in espresso, and I always start in the middle of my eyebrows because I have the most product on my brush right now, and you don't want it to be super harsh. Right here. Now I take a spoolie and I brush my hair down to create the shape I'm looking for. Personally, I like my eyebrows to look dark and thick. That's just me. Everyone has their own way of doing their eyebrows, and this is just the way I'm doing them. I'm also going to dip back in that taupe color and just go over what I just did, just so I can give it some dimension and it doesn't look so blocky and bold, I guess. Now I'm gonna start with that taupe color again, and I don't know if you guys want to see it, but it's right here. And I'm gonna move up and just create the shape I want in the beginning of my brow. And I'm using upward motions for this. Now I'm gonna go in with Sable, which is like a medium chocolate brown, and start creating the shape. I'm using upward motions because I want it to blend out and I don't want it to look too harsh. I always try to create some type of arch that I don't have. This one particularly, I really have to try and get my arch, so I try to measure it. Your eyebrows are sisters, they are not twins. Unfortunately, sometimes people be making their eyebrows look like cousins, distant cousins. But me personally, my eyebrows, I have to try to match them as much as possible, except mine literally are two different types of brows. So I'm going back with that, and now I'm just gonna go downward again to create the shape I'm looking for. Shout out to the girls that don't need to do any of this to their eyebrows, because my grandma started waxing my eyebrows at like 12 years old, and now it's so freaking hard to grow them out. I actually don't even wax anymore because honestly, for some reason, I always break out, and I tried threading and I got an allergic reaction on my face just from threading, and I was like, this ain't happening anymore. So I ended up just starting to use those little shaver things and basically just cleaning up with the little shaver, and my eyebrows grew out so much compared to what they were. So now I kind of just like pluck and use shaver, and I barely even pluck. But every now and then it's nice to get like a cleanup. It's just I'm terrified now to go back, because the last time that I did, I got an allergic reaction on my face. I believe this was like a year ago that I got this. So I haven't really waxed for like a year and a half, and I haven't really threaded, or I barely pluck, and girl, saved a bunch of money not doing that, just saying. I haven't broken out from that or had an allergic reaction since. I'm not really sure why the threading would give me an allergic reaction, but my skin like became really sensitive after I turned like 21 or 22, and now I can't do anything. So I kind of just shape them up and clean up with the little razor things. And it is such a myth when people say that your hair grows back thicker when you shave. It's not true. I do the shaver on my mustache, I do the shaver on my eyebrows, and my hair is still the same. I also shave my arms, my hair is still the same. It's a myth. I learned that in cosmetology school. The thing is, it looks more pricklier or thicker because you're not getting the hair from the root, you're getting it from the middle of the follicle. Just think about it. If you're shaving it off, it's gonna appear thicker rather than getting it from the root. so your hair does not grow back thicker. That's why when you grow out your hair on your legs completely once you shave, so smooth and so soft and just really, really nice. Alright, so that's pretty much all I do. Black castor oil is life. I'm sure you could find that on Amazon. And after, I'm just going to use the Anastasia brow gel. And I just kind of go in upward motions as well, making that all, you know, stick together. For shits and gigs, I am going to highlight under my brow. I learned this from Desi Perkins. You just want to highlight the center under your brow, because once you start highlighting everything else, it makes your brow appear lower under here. So you just want to do it at the peak of when your eyebrow starts lifting. Just gonna add some of that in my tear ducts left over. And voila, we're done. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, it's super easy, it's convenient, and this is my go-to brow routine when I'm in a rush or pretty much every day. I used to use the Anastasia brow gel, and I don't know, like sometimes it appears really harsh, and it was kind of annoying repurchasing all the time because it doesn't last that long. So then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start using eyeshadow, and it worked. Anyways, please subscribe, please like. I've reached 1,000 subscribers on my channel, which is really cool because might not seem like a lot to you, but it is a lot to me. And I've worked really hard on this channel for the past years, even though I have taken a few breaks. But yeah.